here at the outdoor learning area located in front of the Nebraska building at Fauner Park in Grand Island. What we have in this area are we have a prairie, which I'm standing in front of now, we have a rain garden area, and then we also have native and adapted species here. In the prairie, one of the things that we have to keep in mind is this prairie was planted in 2012. A prairie takes about 5 to 6 years to get established. So in that initial year, what you're going to have in a prairie is you're going to have a lot of weeds, not the good kind of weeds that are pretty. We're looking at cheatgrass, we're looking at some mustards, we're looking at other weeds that are undesirable. You want the plants to go through that natural succession. You want the weeds to be there the first year, and you want the prairie plants to start to take over. So in a managed landscape, you want that to actually happen. You want the weeds to be there, and we have to go through and we have to maintain the plants are a little bit more aggressive. Those plants are a little bit more weedy. The issue we have out here is because it's a site of state fair, we have to make sure that it looks good year round. It has to look good regardless if it's year 1 or year 5 or year 6. Having a prairie like this in your home landscape is something that is great. It allows for great species diversity. You can get pollinators there, and then it also adds for season-long interest because a lot of these plants will be here standing tall throughout the winter, and then we'll have some early spring bloomers in here as well. Unlike the rain garden outside of Keim Hall, this rain garden has been in ground for about 3 years. One of the things that's always constant with a rain garden, whether it's newly established or it's fairly well established, is you're always going to have weeds. You're going to have to deal with management and maintenance of the site. You're also going to have to deal with pests. Last year in this landscape we had voles really bad. So in addition to keeping the weeds under control, we also need to work on keeping the voles and other critters under control as well. You can see this garden and the other gardens out here during State Fair. Backyard Farmer will be at State Fair on September 2nd, and you can come see all these gardens in their fall glory.